Hey YouTube, what's up? It's me, Kat. Today I have a review and demo try-on of the new ColourPop Bretman Rock collection. I'm not the biggest watcher of Bretman Rock. I know that he had a Morphe collaboration, I think, over the summertime, and he hangs out with Manny and all of them, so he's not really on my radar of beauty gurus or influencers. I hate that word that I watch, but I did think this collection was really cute, so I got the 2 eyeshadow palettes, and I got the 2 glitter, what are they called? Glitterly Obsessed. And they are basically this body glitter that reminded me in high school I would wear big chunky body glitter like this on my face. This is what it looks like. Focus. It's so shiny and bright. My camera's okay, there we go. So that's what it looks like, and I would wear glitter like that as a highlight before I knew what a highlight was. So there's not a lot of pictures of me in high school, but if I can find a picture of my crazy makeup that I wore, I'll post it on a video one day. So I got the 2 Glitterly Obsessed. This is from the Lit collection, and this is called She's Lit. And then I got the OMG I'm Wet, which is part of the Lit collection, and that is just a blue glitter. I would not put these on your eyes because these have big chunks of glitter in them, and if you get these in your eye, you're basically getting plastic in your eye, and you have a very big chance of scratching your cornea. And you only have one set of eyes, so you don't want to mess with that. So this is for the body and the cheeks, and anything on the face that isn't the eyes. And then we have the 2 palettes. This is the wet one. I love that it has the holographic glitter on it. And this is the blue themed one. This is so pretty. This is probably the one we're gonna do a look with. And then the other one, the lit one, is a warm themed one. And I've been doing a lot of warm themed looks, so I'm definitely excited to use the wet palette. So let's swatch these babies and do a look. So first I'm going to swatch the wet palette. This is the top row. So this is the color Finished. Let me swatch it and then I'll tell you which color is which. Okay, they're not the best swatches, but this whitish, bluish color is called Finished ? And then this transition shade that's really close to my skin tone is called Skinny Legend. And then this matte blue is called I'm Chilling. And then this is called LOL I'm Crying. Where did I put... Oh, okay, sorry, I was just looking for my rag to wipe off my fingers from the swatches. And now I'm going to do the bottom one. So Mood, Fishy, Thickums and Ewa Beach. That I have to put somewhere else because you can't see it with my tattoo. And the fishy one didn't swatch the best, but now it swatched better with 2 swatches. So Ewa Beach is this transition color. Thickums is this really cool metallic silver color. Mood is this metallic foiled blue, and then Fishy is this duochrome color. Yeah, I'm really excited to work with this, and you know what? I think we're gonna break these videos up into 2 so I can actually do a look from each palette. So we're just gonna do the wet collection, and then we'll do the lit collection next. And then let me do a swatch of the glitter. This is called OMG I'm Wet. And I'm just gonna put this straight on my face because I'm crazy like that. See, if it didn't have that bluish tint because it is looking a little like frostbitten bruised, it would look cooler. And I really didn't put a lot on. I put this much on, so I'm gonna put it on this side now. Maybe I just need a little more. Okay, that was a little too much, but we're just playing with makeup. It washes off. It's not the end of the world. And now you know what it looks like if you go in with a really heavy application. So I think for body glitter, like on your body, for me, this would work. Probably for darker skin tones, this would work on the face like a highlight. But yeah, this blue one isn't really, you know, for me, because it does look like I've got a bruise on this side, and then this side it looks like frostbite or something is starting to set in. I'm sure the red one won't be as bad on my face because warmer tones usually look better on me. So let's do a look now. My eyes are primed. Unfortunately, there is no mirror in here, so let me grab a mirror. Okay, I've got a mirror, and we're just gonna slap on a bunch of colors and see what we come up with. So I'm going to go in with Finished as a transition shade. I'm gonna do a blue look, definitely. And on the eyes, these are pigmented. Most ColourPop shadows are. I do like them. I feel like for the price that you're paying, you get really good quality for eyeshadows. And of course, they just announced their holiday collection. I thought that the Bretman Rock collection was the holiday collection, but no. They I think it's called like Clouds and Unicorns or something like that. I want to get the eyeshadow palette and the um the eyeshadow palette and the box of all of the Super Shock eyeshadows because I like all of the colors they came out with, and I might pick up another one or two of those glitters because I always have loved glitter, and it's seems to be getting stronger and stronger the older I get. I seem to just love shiny stuff more and more. Apparently, they say that's because it's to like remind us to drink water because shiny things, represents, sparkle, water. So I read that the reason why we are attracted to shiny things is because it has to do with our survival, and when, we needed water, you see a bright, sparkly blue thing, a body of water. So that's why we apparently are so some people are so attracted to sparkly things. So I'm finished, and then I'm going to take I'm Chilling and put that into the crease with the same brush. And I'm just gonna stipple this in. Okay, so far it's a little bit patchy, but I haven't blended yet, so the patchiness might go away. Yeah, the patchiness is going away now that I'm blending it. So it's patchy when you first apply it, but once you blend it, it is not patchy. Okay. I finally broke down and bought the mini peach palette because there was the extra weekend of the VIB sale, so I did pick some stuff up, and I now have way too many points at Sephora. I think they told me I had something like 2,000 points or something ridiculous. And the thing that sucks with Sephora and their points, it's not like Ulta. Like with Ulta, I could take those 2,000 points and, buy stuff with it. With Sephora, you get like these little samples that basically you spent $100 for, like, a mini sample of a highlighter or something. So I know they're trying to like make their point system better, but they need to, work a little harder at fixing it, because it's definitely not The thing that they do have beat on Ulta is the shipping, because you can purchase the 2-day shipping, or if you become a VIB Rouge, you get the 2-day shipping. So that's awesome, and you don't have to buy a minimum with that. You can buy one thing, and you know it's gonna get there in 2 days. With I just became what's the new Diamonds, the new Ulta level, the highest level. I became Diamond, and with them you have to order, make at least it has to be the minimum of $25 for an order, and then there's no shipping, which isn't that bad, but I prefer Sephora shipping. That's where they have Ulta beat, is with that 2-day shipping. Okay, so now I have the blue on my eyes. I gotta just... Sorry, my cat, I thought, was just about to take a bite out of a brownie, and I thought I was gonna have to smack it out of her mouth. I wouldn't actually smack a cat. It's a figure of speech. I foster kittens, for Christ's sake, so I definitely have a soft spot for cats. I just finished taking care of 2 newborns that had to be bottle fed, and they were so young that I had to basically stimulate them to go to the bathroom, and that is enough motherhood for me. I have no desire to pop babies out. Taking care of little kittens is enough work for me, and I give props to the mama cats, because to stimulate them to go to the bathroom, they don't use you use a wet rag basically, and run some tepid water. This might be TMI for some people, and it basically stimulates them to go to the bathroom. When they're born, they don't naturally just go to the bathroom. Their mom kind of has to teach them. Well, mama cat does it by licking them. So mama cat puts in a lot of hard work, and I'm glad I didn't have to do it that way. But okay, so I'm going to try that fishy color, I think, on half of my eye, and then put a different color on the other half of my eye. Or maybe I'll do a halo or something. Okay, so the fishy color, it was just patchy when you swatched it, which is why you really can't judge swatches for performance. They're good for color, but you can't always tell from a swatch, you know, how well a shadow is performing, and this fishy color is proof of that, because it's swatched kind of crappy. I had to do 2 layers, but once I got the 2 layers, it looked good, and just doing it once on with my fingers on my eyes, it looks fine. So, and of course my cat is having her midnight snack right now. Okay, let me erase this little blue down here. And then I'm gonna take that LOL I'm crying and put it on the edge. That color probably would stick better if you used a base or concealer. I'm just testing it to see how it performs, you know, just by slapping it on the eye. There isn't a lot of fallout, but I can't really tell because I have all this blue glitter on my cheek, but I don't think I'm getting a lot of fallout, so that's good. But fallout doesn't really bother me. I know some people it really, really bothers them, but to me, it doesn't bother me at all. Okay, so we've got that. I'm just gonna do an inner corner and a brow bone, and we're good. So for the brow bone and I'm gonna take the color Mood. That was a mistake, I think, because I'm looking a little Mimi-ish right now from the show Drew Carey. If you remember Mimi, she wore that blue eyeshadow all the way up to the brow bone. I think I'm going to use the silver as an inner corner and an inner corner highlight. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And a little goes a long way with that silver. So there we go so far. Not bad, not bad. If I didn't have this glitter on my face, I would like it a lot more, but we were just playing. And I'm going to take one of these Luxie brushes that I got from my BoxyCharm. These are great for doing little detail work. At first I was like, these brushes are so tiny. What am I going to do with these? But these are great for like doing detail work or like really getting into the crease and carving it out. So I'm a fan. Actually, I'm going to take that color Mood and try that as the inner, yeah, that's going to do the inner corner. Sometimes you got to change up the idea that you had in your mind for your makeup. Okay. I found like they are really pumping out the dupes. One of the videos coming up, I'm not gonna get the original because it's the Huda nude palette, and I have a problem with the fact that she blatantly copied and acted and tried to sweep it under the rug. If she had just, you know, admitted like, yeah, I got inspired and, you know, accidentally, you know, got overzealous and copied the campaign too much, then I would have had more respect for her. I'm gonna take this Iwa Beach and just do half of the lower lash line. So this is the final look. I think if I didn't have the glitter on my face, I would like it. So, eyeshadow, I like. Glitter on the face, no go. On the body, I have to try it, but this is the final look. I know I look a little crazy with this, but if you take away the glitter, the eye look does look good. We are going to do the lit one coming up, and I just want to show you this. If I can, okay, here it is. I got this on Amazon. This is from Beauty Glaze. They're kind of like a, you know, a face candy or one of those companies that does dupes. This is a dupe to the Huda Nude palette, and it's actually pretty good. Like, it has all of those creamy, glittery foils. It's got a concealer, so I mean this is a pretty dead-on dupe, and I paid $6 for this, so I paid a really good price for this. We're gonna do a I guess like a comparison. Well, I'll do a look with it, and then I'll just throw swatches up of, you know, the real palette. And I was watching Pretty Pastel Please, and she found a different palette that was made before the Huda Nude palette came out, but it was pretty similar, and she did compare the Huda palette to the knockoff palette, and she said that the glittery kind of shades, like they all melt and just become that kind of chunky foil that you get in the rose gold. So I do think the glittery shades in this are gonna match up really good, and I'm gonna be interested to see is this $7 palette a good knockoff. I've been finding some pretty good knockoffs, like that Gold Bar palette knockoff was really good. Like, I couldn't tell the difference. That Norvina one wasn't at certain colors you can fool people, but yeah, some of these duplicates are getting crazy, and I feel safe with using companies like that because they're actual companies. They're not just, you know, taking the packaging and slapping it on and then using God knows what for ingredients. So, we're going to do the lit palette next. This was the wet palette. Are you going to pick up the palettes? Do you have a preference of which one you want to get? Are you tired of ColourPop and their constant releases? Let me know in the comments below, and you don't need to leave me a comment telling me how silly and stupid this glitter looks, I know. But if you have anything else that you want to comment about, leave it down below, and I will see you soon with another video. Have a good night, YouTube. Bye.